No, I would run away from that thing. Hell no. Whoa, what is that noise? I don't like where this is headed. Uh-oh. That does not sound good. That does not sound good. Oh my god, look at this big ass tornado that's coming.
Shut the gates.
They're gonna shut the gate? They closed the gate on their own people? Wow. Okay, that does not sound good. That sounds something unworldly. Do not get close to that door. That door about to bust the wide open. Boom. Okay, I don't want any jump scares. Do not jump scare me, please. Oh my god, it's all the whites, bruh. They took him out that quick? Dang. Shoot. That's not gonna do anything to those ones. Oh my god. Ooh.
If they get through, everyone dies.
Oh my god. Woo! Oh my god, let's go. This is only episode 8? Dang, I didn't think anything was gonna happen this episode, and then this shit started popping off. Why are they jumping? Nobody can fit on not everybody can fit on them boats. Whoever is directing this or editing this is fire. I'm not gonna lie. God dang. Oh my gosh. It's still going. It's got an arrow through its head. Man, what the heck? Nice. If this didn't prove John's point, I don't know what will, honestly. Oh my god, y'all gotta get the dragon glass. That's probably the only supply they got, right? Oh my god, they're screwed. Woo! Okay, John. Okay. Oh man, those things about to eat that man. Ooh! What the heck is that? Ooh! This brother just came in with the swiftness though. That's crazy how everything just cooled down. The fires just cooled down as this brother walked through. Oh, he ain't gonna last. He about to get killed by this man. Yo, he broke this man's weapon in one hit. Oh my god. There you go. Get your sword, man. Oh my god. Shoot. God damn. Yeah, I knew that knocked the air out of him. Oh my god, this fool is a beast. Get up. Oh my god, his sword. Look at his face. Ooh. That's crazy. I didn't see that one coming. I thought someone was going to help him out or something. Oh my god. Oh, that is creepy. That was like in the first episode where that little girl was that's like in the pilot. Ugh, look at this little freaking skinny ass boy. She didn't even fight. She just like laid down and let it happen. What the heck? They just fell down. They just free fall like in the Matrix. Oh my god. Y'all better run now. I'm running if I'm them. And they just got right back up. That is crazy. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. You better row for your life. You better row. Oh my god, this freaking giant's gonna die. Man, if you don't jump in the water and start swimming. Jump in the water and start swimming, sir. Oh my god, bro. These White Walkers ain't no joke. They're the end game. This is the end game of the show, I'm telling you, y'all. Dang, look at the design of this thing. Oh my god. I like that he has a little crown on his head, though, too. Why is he looking over there? To John. He's like staring John down, bro. Yo, I think I've seen that meme somewhere. Oh, he's got the power to reignite their life signs and bring them back as White Walkers. That's crazy. He's the end game. He's got to be the last villain. There's no way. There is nobody that this much powerful than this guy. They're all just standing, staring at him. Oh my god. Wow, look how many people that is. How much people that is. Oh my goodness, Lord Jesus. All right, y'all. As y'all can see, I'm in a different shirt. This is a different day. This is the next day I recorded the episode 8 of Game of Thrones, obviously. And I didn't have time to do it because I had to go to work. But I'm here to tell y'all this episode was fantastic. It had a lot of great character developments, great story developments. It developed the story, the White Walkers, what I've always been waiting on this entire season. Like, I wanted to see the supernatural elements, especially of this story, and now we got some of that. So definitely, let's talk about it. My friend, she pretty much said that he's called the Night King, so he is the leader of the White Walkers, if you will. So I thought it was pretty cool that that whole battle, within the wildlings and the Night's Watch, it was so well shot. Like, every moment was just so tense, and it was so goddamn like crazy to look at. Seriously, like, I was on the edge of my seat. I didn't think anybody was gonna die. Like, I didn't think John was gonna die. I thought it was too early for John to die as a character. I did think that John's second in command, the guy that was not Tormund but the other guy, the Night's Watch guy, I forgot his name, but I thought he might have been a goner. I thought maybe Tormund might have died, but I didn't think Jon Snow was gonna die in that instance. But now he faced against a White Walker. He defeated a White Walker and used his Valyrian steel sword to pretty much destroy it. So now Valyrian steel is attainable, or is like a thing that you can use to kill White Walkers. Now, the only Valyrian steel swords that I remember that are in the show is Joffrey's sword, which was Ned's sword, ice, right? And then they have this one with Jon, right? So Jon has a sword from Jorah's father, Jeor Mormont. It's supposed to be Jorah's sword that has Valyrian steel, and Joffrey's sword that used to be Ned Stark's ice that was melted down by Tywin also has Valyrian steel. So those two weapons could be used to kill White Walkers, to block their attacks. And it's weird because White Walkers, like, they have so much power. We saw that the Then attack that White Walker in this episode, right? And literally, he didn't stand a chance. Literally, one hit of the White Walker's blade crushed this man's sword or staff, whatever it was, right? And then killed him instantly. So they literally need some supernatural elements to defeat these bastards. So they need dragon glass and they need Valyrian steel. Those are the only two items that kill them. I think the biggest thing for me this episode was the ending. Of course, the Night King comes through like a boss, walking down the little corridor, no fucks given. And literally all the people that died, all the freaking wildlings and the Night's Watch people that died on the battlefield, that are just sitting there. This brother raises his arms and they all rise up from the dead. So that means to tell me, that leads to me, there can only be one conclusion to this. I mean, the Night King is definitely the most powerful being probably in the world. I mean, if you have the power to put life back into people and literally bend them maybe to your will. I don't know if they are bended to his will, but he is the Night King, so he is the king of all the dead people. I don't know that much about him, but I'm just saying, like, I assume that he is the king of all the dead people. He has the power, and the rest of his lieutenants, like the guy that Jon killed, that guy could be like one of his generals or lieutenants or whatever. So it's very interesting to see what they're doing with this whole White Walker storyline. This is one of the most interesting things, I think, for me right now. I'm also interested in Bran Stark's storyline, but he hasn't been all this season. He hasn't been in all this season. I wonder why. But anyway, for the Night King, he is just a force. He doesn't say anything. His design is awesome. He's got little horns on his head. His like I said, his character design is awesome. I like everything about him. I think he is the end game. I do think that he will be the main villain. Like, I really think Jon Snow is going to come up to, the rest of the people of the world and say, you know what, we need your armies to help fight this war, because literally us fighting between each other is not going to work. We're already building up more people. More and more people are dying each and every day. Those could be, soldiers that could be used in the war versus the White Walkers and the rest of the world, because I feel like the White Walkers, I don't know what their motivation is. I don't know what the Night King's motivation. What is, or is it just to spread chaos and anarchy, or is it for a bigger purpose? Is the Night King looking for revenge? Is the Night King looking to rule the entire world? It's very interesting to see, But like I said, my jaw was dropped when I saw that Night King scene. I mean, I watched it over again, and literally, I love that, there's no music. It's just tension. And literally, he just shows up, puts his arms up, and everybody just wakes the hell up. That also brings me into another point. I remember the first time we met the Night King. It was season 4, I believe, where Craster's child was taken by one of the White Walkers, and pretty much the Night King put his hand or his finger on the kid's face, and it turned into a White Walker. So y'all said that whites are pretty much the people that just die. White Walkers are probably people that the Night King you know manipulates himself. So if he wants somebody to be a White Walker, he has to pretty much touch them, and then maybe they go under his will, or maybe they just follow beside him. Realistically, it's possible. It's very possible that that guy that John was fighting could have been a child of Craster. He could have been a wildling. He could have been anybody, and Craster has been sacrificing his children to the gods for whoever knows how long, because Craster's probably like, what, 80 years old, 70 years old when he died. So he literally was probably, giving the White Walkers more and more babies every year, every month, every week, whatever. You know what I mean? So it's insane to see, the error of his ways, if you will. So like I said, y'all, this is a very interesting situation. This is a very interesting storyline. I wonder what John's gonna do now, because John literally lost probably half the damn Wildling army in just that little attack. So I don't know how the rest of the Night's Watch guys are gonna be able to react to this. They're gonna be very surprised to see all the Wildlings come, even though they are coming. They're gonna be very surprised that John did not betray them, and John did not, slit their throats and cut them and pretty much kill them and stuff. So, man, I'm really interested to see, man. I would say the Night King and the White Walkers are the most interesting, the most probably least developed storyline of the series so far. So I hope that they save that for last, because I just feel like if they face the White Walkers first, right, and then they defeat the Night King, they defeat the White Walkers, what happens next? And I think I'm already seeing the seeds of what George R.R. Martin and what the rest of the show writers are doing with the White Walkers, and what they're doing with the rest of these characters. I think they're gonna make it seem where, I think they, like I said, I really do think that they're gonna make it to where John's gonna try to convince all the other lords that all this fighting amongst houses is ridiculous and it's really stupid. You know what I mean? So we all have to come together to face a common enemy, which is the White Walkers, and they're the end game. You know what I mean? So I really do believe that. So Cersei is imprisoned by the High Sparrow still. We get to see her in her cell this time. She looks dirty. She looks dungy. She looks literally insane. And literally Tommen does not want to come out of his room because, his mother and his damn wife and his brother-in-law are in prison. So he has no authority on this. He can't do anything. So he's really depressed. Like I said, I don't know how Cersei's going to get out of this one. I don't think she's going to get out of this. And there was an option that, that her right-hand man suggested. I forgot his name. But her right-hand man suggested that she would confess her crimes. So I don't really know if she would receive a death penalty for that, or some kind of punishment, or some kind of like sentence, like 5 years or something like that. So if she does confess, it'll be very interesting to see, because she probably wants to go to trial. and she probably does not. She wants to be cleared of all crimes, but if she does confess, what are the ramifications of that choice for Cersei, if you will? You know what I mean? So, like I said, she was drinking water from the floor. I mean, god damn, it looked literally insane. Just a dungy ass prison cell, man. It didn't look that great. So, possibly, maybe Cersei's gonna end up a little bit more like Jaime. Remember, Jaime was an asshole. He was a dick in the first season, the first 2 seasons or whatever, and then he got his arm cut off. He got grounded to reality, and then he kind of changed as a character. So hopefully, maybe Cersei gets more grounded with this as well. Maybe her punishment is that she gets, a hand cut off, or I don't know, she gets a tattoo on her face, like the ones they have, or something like that. Maybe it's something like that, but I don't really know where Arya's story is going. And the thing is, it's like I want her to become a master assassin, but I don't want her to, go down that road of being too evil. And I think for me, I know that this storyline is just, beginning with Arya. Who knows? Who knows how long Arya is going to be, with Jack and Agar, and how long her training is going to be a faceless man. But I think I enjoyed, for right now, her adventures with the Hound, and when they were together. I think that season was just so great with them two together, and them learning off of each other. No Jaime and Bronn this episode. Obviously, they did get captured last episode by the Dornish people. They're still getting investigated, so we'll have to see where that goes. But I'm worried that it's going to start another war. So hopefully the Dornish people don't retaliate against the Lannisters, because the Lannisters can literally probably destroy them in a war. So hopefully Jaime just smooths everything out, tries to get Marcella out of there, and then maybe we'll see where that goes. But I think one of my favorite scenes in this episode was definitely Sansa and Theon. Obviously, Theon fake killed Bran and Rickon, and Sansa still thinks that he betrayed her. Well, he still betrayed Robb, but I'm just saying, like, she thought that he killed Bran and Rickon. That's why she was really mad at him. Not really for betraying Robb, but like, I think for killing Bran and Rickon in the way that he did. I mean, he burned them alive and hung up their bodies outside of Winterfell. I mean, damn. But I think Theon, telling Sansa that, I didn't kill him. I tried to do what's right. I know what I did is wrong. I deserved all of it, But the thing about Theon, he had a very interesting character arc as well, because he was a guy that was from the top as well. He was with the Starks. He had not a lot of power, but he wanted the power, just like Robb, right? He wanted Robb's power. He wanted Robb's authority, so he went to his father to try to get his own authority. He went to the Iron Islands. He went to his Greyjoy father and tried to, pretty much get his name back. His father didn't give him the same love as Ned Stark did. He betrayed Robb, and that's when everything started going wrong for him. And he kind of had a similar arc to Jaime, where he got punished and he got more grounded, and it really changed his character. But in Jaime's respect, he's still Jaime, but he's a changed man. He's changed for maybe not the better, but he's still changed as a character. And in Theon's case, he's changed a lot, but he hasn't changed in a great way. He's changed in a bad way. He's conditioned to pretty much become this weak character. I don't know if Theon's ever going to get out of this. Like, I think the thing for his character, he has to kill Ramsay. Like, I feel like Theon is going to break free of his mold, and I do think that he could kill Ramsay. Like, I feel like if Ramsay ever died, I feel like Theon could kill him. Like, he's the biggest, candidate, because I think it's just all those things that Ramsay did to him and continues to do to him, and I just feel like Theon, it makes the most sense for his character to come back like that. He takes revenge on, Ramsay Bolton, the family that pretty much destroyed the Starks. He avenges Robb in a way. He gets his respect back from Sansa. I feel like if Theon ever did try to kill Ramsay and ever, got an opportunity to, I feel like it would be very interesting for his character to develop in that way. So hopefully, Theon does break free of his Reek persona, and hopefully he becomes Theon again, because I really want to see his character develop. He's been the same character for about a season or two, but I feel like with Sansa, she might be the driving force that pushes Reek out of Theon, right? That's in my opinion. So we'll have to see how that goes. I found it really interesting that Daenerys still let go of Jorah. She really kicked Jorah out the city 2 times. So Jorah has been kicked out of Marine, and now he's gonna fight in the fighting pits again. So this man Jorah is so determined to get in Daenerys' good graces that he's real willing to do anything. He doesn't care. I think that he sees the grayscale on his hand as a pretty much a death certificate as well. So he's doing whatever necessary, to meet Daenerys again. You know what I mean? It totally makes sense for him to put his all into Daenerys, because that's literally what he's been doing throughout this entire story. So, but I think it'll be really emotional for Daenerys to see that grayscale on his hand, even though he did betray her and everything like that. I think she's really gonna be heartbroken to see that he's going to die. And I do think that we got 2 episodes left. I do think Jorah could die in episode 9 or episode 10, so I'm kind of preparing for it. And it's not going to be a good sight, but hey, I mean, he's probably the biggest character death of this season so far. So, yeah. But I am predicting that Jorah probably will die in episode 9 or 10, because literally we're almost done with the season. We got season 6 and 7. I just don't feel like he's gonna last that much longer. So I don't know, man. I gotta say episode 10, because episode 9 is probably gonna focus on probably Stannis and Roose Bolton's war, and so we'll have to see how that goes. So man, I don't really have that many predictions. I just predict Jorah is gonna die. I predict Stannis is going to beat Roose Bolton in battle. And I do think that we're going to see a brand reveal in episode 10. So hopefully we do get all 3 of those things that I just mentioned. But I guess we're going to have to see. So, but yeah, great episode. Fantastic episode. Fantastic battle. That was probably the best battle I think I've seen out of this show since the Blackwater battle. Well, since the Watchers on the Wall, that was a pretty good episode as well. But the Blackwater episode, I watched that again, and literally, that's still a damn good episode. So next episode is episode 9, so I'm not really looking forward to it. All the last episode 9s have been big deaths, big moments, and so we'll have to see what happens in the next episode. So I'm looking forward to it though. This season's been pretty decent so far. I know a lot of people said that this season's is a little bit weaker, but I can understand why in some aspects. I mean, not all the storylines are firing in all cylinders, but I'm still enjoying it. I'm still enjoying the ride. And I know I got to push these out for y'all because season 8 is literally approaching fast. So I got to do what I got to do. So, but anyway, y'all, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. I appreciate it so much, y'all. And I'll be back with episode 9 soon and episode 10. And then we're going to start season 6 and season 7. We're going to get there. So I appreciate the support as well. Thank you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Love y'all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.